Yo, 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 yo. We back, we back. Gonna have to use the bathroom real quick because I just came on to start up the stream. Just ate freaking my second meal of the day. I had to eat something, and I'm trying to eat healthy and crap, so I ate eggs. Not my best choice of food. I don't like eggs that much, but we got eggs in my system at least. We got something in my system. But eggs actually like destroy my stomach, so that was a smart move on my part for sure. Smart move, Mike. Smart move. I'll be right back, guys. You're in my bed now. Yo. That was not fun at all, bro. Sorry. Literally just started off the stream in the bathroom. Holy crap. What's up? Caden, Oats, Clipper, dude. What's up, guys? Holy actual crap, bro. My stomach is in shambles. I have not been eating right. I have not been eating at all. My stomach, man. Alright, we're gonna start off with Monkey Sub. Screen is broken. Remember when I watched a 3-hour stream I don't play? What does that mean? I think the last time I played this map, it wasn't with subs, so I'm gonna use this as an excuse to try to XP grind. I think we have we have everything unlocked. We just don't have the Paragon. And then once we unlock that, we'll have all Paragons. Nah, my stomach hurts. I've been having like trouble eating because of anxiety and stuff. Switching off my medicine that I was taking because I was having like issues with my health with it. So like my stomach is not used to eating, but I've been trying to force myself. And today I had a salad and I was like, bro, I only had a salad. I need to eat something else. And I ate eggs and now my stomach kills. Desperado. I have one unlocked, don't I? Yeah, I have the bottom one unlocked. I don't really use it that much. I know I heard that it's good though. And then the Beast Handler. I need to do more strats where I use just strictly one class setup. Just to see how far we can last. It's kind of fun, to be honest. It's more fun than I thought it would be. Beast Handler top path. Yeah. I do not have it yet. That's what I just came from streaming. My last stream earlier. I literally just got back on after being on for an hour. My last stream was Beast Handler only. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, Mermonkey, we gotta just level that up. I don't really use it that much, but I definitely want to start implementing Beast Handler into my, like, high rounds. What other ones do I not really... I have all these, but I don't think I have all the Ice Monkey. Oh no, I do have all of them unlocked. I didn't even know that. I got like everything else unlocked. So I gotta like do these different challenges and stuff. Gotta keep it interesting. Keep this game interesting. Your device died? Dang, I guess I should farm this too. I didn't do that before. Is that with the new update that's coming out? Oh, you're asking? I can't tell if you're asking or what. Subject. Yeah, I normally say I'm going to and then I'm not, but I actually did this time. I'm super motivated. Trying to get back on the grind of like doing this all the time again. I guess I could have just literally done top path second. I don't really need 2 of these things, do I really? No. Kind of messed that up, but it's all good. Round 90. I don't know if I've done this one before or not. I mean, it would be so much better if I did have the Paragon, but... I guess I'll farm. I like 204 subs. I don't know why. I thought you were talking about like subscribers on something. Yeah, when I do these challenges, I just throw a bunch of every single one. Alright, I'm gonna start farming. Guys, you have to let me know what other games you want me to play too, because I want to do a playthrough here soon. I think an Elden Ring playthrough would be fun. Danny just sent me a dachshund video. She has to screenshot TikToks because I don't have a TikTok anymore. Well, I don't watch TikTok anymore. Are you guys talking to each other or asking me? Oh. My bad. Didn't know. Oh yeah, I always forget to explain the rules, but I do allow farming and other things as long as they don't like interfere directly with the popping. So we're gonna do the engineer monkey for boosting, and we'll have a couple of alchemists and stuff as well. Shit, I was wondering why my keyboard fell off. It doesn't have the stanza. It's like a warning. Cleansing foam off the track. It's not on it, is it? Yeah, I just like do it on himself. That way I'm not interfering with anything directly. So I don't want it to be unfair or whatever. Nah, I'm still good. We got this in the bag. You still haven't figured out this game yet, Jake? It's pretty straightforward. You just learn it after a while. And then you learn that there's like a lot deeper of I guess like deeper meanings to each tower, and learn to build off of them and stuff. Use them for your own. Danny wants another dachshund. Gotta save for a gaming computer and then a house. I gotta get a gaming computer so I can actually get above 302, because that's my cap with my setup. I can't get any higher. My shit is cooked. My shit is cooked. I don't even get how people get over 300. My setup cannot handle it, and I don't even have a bad setup either. I didn't know that it was, it goes off of, your single core GPU score, CPU. And I literally have like a solid score. Like mine's like 2000 and something. But my game crashes above 302. What's up, How we want? Wing sauce? I have no idea. My go-to is like barbecue or honey mustard if I'm making them at home. If I'm somewhere else, like Wingstop, I get hot honey. I like mango habanero. Mango habanero is good. It's spicy though. No, I'm not going for crazy high rounds like this. I know I won't make it crazy far with the current thing. It's just to see how far I can get to. I won't make it far enough for my system to lag. Sorry guys, I'm also reading Twitch. We actually got Twitch people now. But yeah, not going for crazy high rounds. Like the way that I got to 302, I'll show you guys once I'm off this, but to show my high round, it's still in progress. I just can't play it because it'll crash my PC. But 302 I got there with using the Vengeful Sun God and then 5 Paragons. And then I tried to get rid of most things on the screen to make it not lag, but it was cooked. It kept doing the little spin of death. And it's just a matter of time before it kicks me. Yeah, how did you get to a high score? Do I have a better chance of starting to use my iPhone? Because I have a Pro Max, or I have the 16 Pro, which is supposed to have a crazy gaming performance. That would actually be insane if I could get higher on my phone than I could get on my current setup. Yeah, it was only Vengeful Sun God and like 5 Paragons. And it was cooked from that point on. I literally just have to, I guess I have to upgrade my setup. I was looking at, I mean, it's, apparently this game is CPU based, not GPU based. So whatever gaming setup I get, I'm going to also make sure that it has a solid CPU. and solid single core score. But yeah, I'm currently looking at a gaming setup. I want to look at something in the range of a 4060. My cousin said a 3060 Ti would be the lowest I should ever go. So I have no idea. Balloon tower defense is made for mobile. What the heck? So I was better off from the get-go by playing it on mobile? That is insane. I guess I gotta get used to freaking using my fingers to play. I love being able to like quickly maneuver with a mouse and stuff. I got a freaking what do you call these things? Glorious mouse. I love it. That sucks, bro. I guess I'm gonna have to learn how to do that. I could like mobile game. I don't know like if it would fit the whole window. China phone? What phone do you have? What China phone do you have? Yeah, I have a... Take the case off. I gotta clean it. I gotta... Hold up. Well, I think you guys can tell it's a 16. I was going to show that my phone was a 16 just to prove it. And then I realized I was going to give away all my phone information. I'm good off that. Yeah, I might have to try it on my whole... hold on, I have autism. Yahweh? It's good, Jake. Yeah, you definitely don't want to, like, overdo it. Because you'll have to keep shaving it off. I'm trying to let mine grow out. It's actually finally getting past the buzz cut stage. Because now I got, like, hairs that cover my ears. But I got to get back. I gotta get my hair back, bro. That's, like, when I felt the most confident in myself. Yeah, I don't know what PC... is the best. Yeah, I'll have to find a way that I can stream mobile games. You have medical conditions? That's not good, bro. I literally just am like actually slow when it comes to things sometimes, and I have like terrible anxiety. I literally told my pap and he made my anxiety even worse today because I thought I was actually like, he made me like think that I was actually having a heart attack because my chest has been hurting for 2 days. So I started going out and like doing cardio because I thought I was like gaining too much weight and I actually had like heart disease problems or something. And then my sister was like, no, it's just anxiety. I get that all the time. So I like just was like, whatever, it's just anxiety. And then my pap like asked me today why I keep like rubbing my chest because I kept doing this because it was like tight and it just like felt like I couldn't breathe. And he's like, you just explained what a heart attack is. you need to go to the doctor. And I was like, you gotta chill. Do not tell me that. Like, I already got anxiety as is. If I think that it's a heart attack, I'm literally going to have a heart attack. Yeah, there's like an app that I have to download, I think. I forget what it's called. It's like live stream or something, and then I'll just show my phone. Or if it's better, because I think it takes the size of the phone, so I don't want it to be like a little dinky, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be just this small square in the middle. I might try. I have an iPad, but I don't know if the iPad would be able to handle it or not, because it's a what is the iPad that Jinxie uses? It's like the iPad. It's the original iPad that they remade. So it's the one with the fingerprint scanner and the weird colors. Like, it got yellow, pink, blue, silver. Do you know what it is, Danny? It only has like an A14 chip, which is like 6 years old. I can't tell if Danny's in stream or not. I don't know if she's silently lurking. Alright, I think I'm just going to save up so I can get tier 5 path. Gotta get a tier 5. And then I'll go back to focusing on farming. But yeah, so you guys just convinced me. I'll try to like do the mobile thing a while until I get my PC. Because I'm probably most likely, this is a fun fact to anybody that looks at gaming PCs, you can actually find some really good ones on eBay that people like have just grown out of or gotten tired of. Because if you think about it, like, my cousin told me to use Marketplace, Facebook, and that's all just local people. And there's not really that many local people around me that are like selling their PC for a good price. If it is, it's like they want $1,000 and it's like a 2060 Super, which is actually freaking terrible. No, you should not, Danny. Don't even ask. She is scaring me today. She, for real, freaking sleeps all day and has a crazy dream that she gets her dimples pierced, and now she's asking chat about her dimples. It's literally like a in-skin dermal whatever that's yuck. And you gotta like rip them out. No, that's disgusting. The only people that I know that actually have them are trashy girls that like I graduated high school with that are like on their 5th kid and their 6th baby daddy. Actually, yuck. But you missed Jake saying to do my septum. Danny said she was watching the stream earlier, but she was sleeping. And I said, how is that possible? And she said she went on stream and then fell back asleep. She was literally on stream watching, but sleeping. I guess. Whatever that means. Nips pierced, bro. I don't think you want to go to that extreme. That's absolutely insane. No, because it just makes me feel feminine. I don't like to feel feminine. Plus, I didn't like it. It used to get caught on everything, and it would always freaking hurt. How did you pierce your nose, Jake? Did you actually use a bobby pin, or did you use a freaking concave needle? Because I literally passed out when I tried to pierce my nose. I tried to use a concave needle, and I almost passed out, and then I, what did I do? I ended up using I used ice, even though they say it's bad. I, like, numbed my nose with ice, and then I got a little bit drunk, and then I used a bobby pin, and it worked pretty good. Sleeping eyes open. Are we even in the same, like, chat thing anymore? No, I don't like hoops. So you just pierced it with the piercing? That's even worse. That's like crazy. I don't think I could ever do that. The bobby pin was sharp, but it didn't actually like make it bleed or anything. It just was like hard to get through. Like you have to like go slow and steady. And I think I put a thimble for your, because I used a sewing kit, and then there's a thimble, and I put the thimble in the inside of my nose so it didn't poke the inside. Yeah, it's good to get it professionally done because you have issues down the road usually if not. Are you guys even in the same area code? That would be the first thing. Not area code. You'd have to figure out if you guys are in the same time zone to get on at the same time. Preemptive first strike. What is happening in chat? Am I even real? What's up, Nolan? Nolan's always on at the later times. It's crazy. Yeah, I had to get back on. Trying to get these hours in, bro. Danny, did you hear what they said though? I need to figure out a way to stream off my phone because I can actually get farther. Which I mean that makes sense if it's a mobile, if it's like designed for mobile gaming strictly, then I gotta find a way to do it. Yeah, Danny wants dogs, and we gotta find a place to live first before we can get dogs, because my mom don't want no dogs. I want to get Casey a dog. She deserves to be a mama before she gets too old. But life is like hard, bro. They don't tell you like how long it takes to make it in life, especially when you're trying to go down your own pathway. Like, yeah, it's easy if you work your way up a ladder of like a corporate job or something where you like hate your life all the time. But to actually like get to a point where you like actually are happy doing something yourself and also doing it yourself is so freaking hard. I mean, thank God for this game. This game has like pretty much brought my channel up from something it was never. Like, I struggled a lot with getting my channel to a good point. So I'm for real blessed with that, at least. Somehow we're at that point. It's crazy. What are we talking about, guys? Were you guys flirting? Caden and Oats? I'm like not even existent. I'm talking and it's not even, it's like... Fuck. And I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. We're gonna use money. Gotta see if we can actually do better. I can do better. I can do better. I look at chat, and every time I look at chat, something happens. It's like always something happens. I was just kidding, guys. We are talking to you guys. I was literally talking the whole time and nobody's answering, and that's why I said, is this my own little world? Am I just like being ignored? I'm talking. Oh snap, now we can ultra boost. Alright, I gotta slow this down a little bit. Okay, this is... fuck. Alright guys, well this is where I messed up. Oh no. I saved it. I saved it. Okay, now we can actually ultra boost. Hold on. What is... okay. I'm tripping. Yeah, Danny, tell them what you did today. I literally thought my sleeping schedule was bad, and then Danny went and proved that it can be a whole lot worse. Like, I didn't even know that people could sleep like that. No, she did something crazy. Are you gonna tell him, Danny, or did she get off stream? That's not what I was gonna say. I wasn't gonna say that, but she literally pulled like an all-nighter yesterday. Well, I guess this morning. I have trouble sleeping. I tried to force myself to actually go to bed last night, and I haven't had anxiety since I stopped Prozac, thank the Lord. So I've had chest pain, but I don't have actual like nighttime anxiety. And I went to bed at time did I go to bed? Went to bed at like 5, and I told her you should probably go to bed and get your rest. And she's like, haha, I'm addicted to watching these dramas, and you guys probably have seen them before. They're literally, fuck. I keep not paying attention. All right. Well, anyways, there are these like, is there any way I can like look it up online and find them, Danny? To show them, because it's actually like the dumbest. It's like it's based off like Indian soap operas, and she like would watch them. What are they called? Drama videos, cringe. Yeah, she watches these crazy things I don't even understand. Well, she got addicted to them, and she watched them till fucking 12 in the afternoon, and then went to bed and slept till 6 p.m., and I thought she, like, had died or something. She just disappeared. And the latest she usually sleeps is, like, 3 or 4 when she's not working. Which, I mean, I've gotten to that point before with my depression and stuff, so... But she just, like... got addicted to watching these freaking... I actually have to show them what they are. Where is my... Dude, I can't even find them. That's how, like... It's like Facebook that has it. Dude, how do you actually find this? It's like not even in the system. Ew. Drama box. Alright, I can't even show that. What kind of crap do you watch? I just clicked on it and the first thing was like softcore porn, bro. Oh shit, hold up. I gotta hide screen real quick. I don't want to show my, like, Facebook. Okay, I almost dropped my full name. Sick. Dude, I gotta be more careful. Alright. This is literally what she watches. Where the shit is my face? Okay.
岁不符合明月睡眠计划志愿者的条件，
还有3天我就符合了。
参与这项计划之后，您会进入这个睡眠舱整整30年，有可能永远也醒不过来。您确定要成为首个志愿者吗？
确定。
参与这项计划之后，您会从这个世界上彻底消失。您还有没有舍不得的人和事呢？
没有了。
Yeah, you actually.
那好，这个是免责声明，请签字。
Alright, I'm hiding screen. Well, yeah, it's that, or it's like softcore actual pornography. There was like some fucking couple kissing on a beach with the like dude's shirt off, saying some crazy shit, and I was like, nah, I'm not showing that on stream. The only American one I saw, I was like, nah, I can't show that on stream. It's like gooner shit. Drama gooner shit. Alright, what other one should I do? Should I just do 1,000,000 druids and see how good a druid combo can be? I don't know. Everyone's having their own conversation in chat. I don't know what's happening. I think druid only would be fun. Let's get a line of druids. Okay, I just started the freaking game without even setting anything down. It's a good start. Actually, I low-key wish that they had, like, a druid paragon. I don't know what paragon they're coming out with next, but I really like druids. What are you talking about, sugar daddies? I don't even understand. Somebody donate? If they did, I don't have any donations. I can't see donations. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate y'all. If you're new here, make sure to drop a like. Talk in chat. You guys have a score board you're competing on. So right now, Oats is number 1, Danny is 2, Jake is 3, Streamlabs is somehow 4, Nolan 5, Clippers 6. I don't know what I'm reading anymore. I don't think anybody's even like responding to me in chat. I've lost chat full-heartedly. Guys haven't already, make sure to join the Discord. Does mods have the power to do that, to pin, or no? I honestly can't remember. Are you talking to me, Oats, or are you talking to... I can't keep track of who's talking to me anymore. Discord. Pin the Discord. Thanks, Jake. My brain hurts. Unknown sounds, unknown sounds. What was I gonna do? Oh, I just thought of something I can't remember at all. Yeah, I don't remember. So really gonna go online and check something, and now I can't think of it. I love having short-term memory loss to the point that I don't remember stuff like 5 seconds after I think it. Should I just make a million pop lust dudes? Not pop lust, what do they call it after it? Oh yeah, they are pop lust, and then 12 p.m. Damn. What it would be like to be a kid again, bro. I go to bed at like 5 in the morning because I can't sleep anymore. Do people like where you're at, Jake? Do people monitor you or nah? Yeah, it's 1 a.m. right now. Are y'all in different parts of the world? Where are you guys from in chat? Like, don't tell me your actual address or nothing. I just mean like state. Well, country, I guess, because it doesn't even mean might not even be in the same country. I'm from the United States. There's not such thing as 12 a.m. You guys are actually blowing me away. Like I'm living in a fucking fever dream. Oh, I was looking for NF. Song from NF. Oh, Texas, that's what's up. Honestly, out of the 3 states that I would ever move to from growing up in Pennsylvania, I think one of the states would be Texas. Depending on like the area. Texas. I don't know. In between New Jersey or New York, because I have family in New York, but New Jersey has some decent places. This would be if I moved from PA, but I don't know if I would ever want to move from PA. Oh, so you're not like... I didn't know what kind of like situation you were in. I know you said something about NF music in the Discord, but I just saw that today. There was just one song, Mistake, that I liked. I wish I could like I wish in OBS I could like play a song for Twitch peeps and then keep it muted on YouTube, because YouTube I'll get a copyright strike and I'll get in trouble, but oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. Gonna have to make sure I have stuff for... Don't think I've ever been to Kansas. But what, so you get your own like living facility, or is it like a shared living facility? That's not what I want. Yeah, I wish me and Danny look for places all the time, but everything's expensive. That's what's up, Oats. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Texas would be cool, bro. I think that's where Sketch lives, is Austin. So I will not be singing or rapping at all. Yeah, dude, like living conditions are so expensive. It's not even like, I don't know, it's just not fair. When you get to a certain age, you realize just how ridiculous everything is priced, and it's like impossible to even get your like foot in the door, because it's either you make the decision to rent, but you're probably most likely going to rent for the rest of your life, or you live at home until you can like afford a down payment on a house. But nowadays, like a down payment on a house is like, if you want like a house that's not going to have a ton of issues, like at least in PA, I'm pretty sure my my mom's one, she went to school with a guy that's a real estate agent, and I'm pretty sure they like recommend like 50,000-60,000 down. Who the fuck is getting $50,000 or $60,000 down? And you also have to have like good credit and all that. Like, bro, where am I getting this? Where am I getting all this for a mortgage? Like, all the people that I know personally from my school and stuff are either living in a house with their parents and they have kids, or they're living in an apartment renting with somebody else, or they're like living in one of their like parents' inherited houses, like a grandparent that passed away or something. Like my one cousin makes good money, and he's literally living in, not my grandma, his grandma, because it's on his dad's side, which isn't part of my family directly. So it's like not my bloodline, it's theirs. And he has a house, and everyone like acts so like cocky about it. Like everyone's like, oh yeah, he has a house, he has a house, he has, like they like try to rub it in everyone's face because he's young, but he literally lives in his grandma's house. She let him like put money towards it to help her out, so she lives in like the basement or whatever. But all the rest of my family, like, yeah, it ain't like that. Yeah, buy a content house, that would be fucking crazy, but you have to have money to buy a content house. I think Caden went to bed. I don't know if Oates is still on here or not. But yeah, realistically, that is the best advice. It is like ridiculous. And I thought I would have it like all figured out by now, but bro, it is expensive as crap. And all I want to do when I'm at this age in life is have like the freedom to not be like forced to conversate with family every waking moment, because at this age it gets really tiring and gets really like, I don't know, just weighs on your mental a lot, I feel. And yeah, it's not a great thing to experience. Not gonna lie with y'all. Not a great experience. Dang, are you okay, bro? Yeah, I know, I could never move out alone either, because I feel like first off, mentally, I wouldn't be able to handle it, but then also, I don't know if I don't know. I mean, to a certain extent, I feel like everyone's living situation is different. Me and Jake talk about like just basically family drama, because we both have like judgmental families or whatever. But I mean, yeah, to live with your family, if you have like a healthy family, is all the best. Like, I feel like if I didn't constantly deal with like mental stress and stuff due to my family's like the living situation, like being with them, I feel like I would like actually want to stay here longer to take care of my family, and I probably would do that anyways if my family like truly needed to have me there for them, like once my mom gets old and stuff like that. Like, I would drop everything in a heartbeat if like my grandpa needed me to live at his house to take care of him, because he's literally done everything for me. But yeah, it's kind of like a weird situation when you live in a toxic family household thing. And then what sucks more is like having to be constantly reminded that people that are younger than you and your family are doing better than you, and you're not at a point that you should be or whatever. Like, it sucks. The fair comes to your town? Yeah, how do you end up dealing with that, Jake, when you like, how does that work with you seeing your family? Like, do you do that by choice? Or do they come and like visit you there? Because I wondered how, because didn't you say before a bunch that you like went to visit your grandma or something? Because I feel like if I was alone, I feel like I would be miserable just because of like, I'm the type of person that like needs human interaction or whatever. But yeah, I also like, I don't know if I could. I really hope and pray that, I mean, knock on wood, bro. Every single night I've been praying about specific things, like very specific things, and God has been coming through with them. Like, I literally said that I would talk about this if God, I didn't like do a conditional thing or whatever, but I said that I would start speaking on my relationship with God more if I could just find some relief with my anxiety. I like said that 2 weeks ago, and knock on wood, ever since, I like have not been dealing with my anxiety at all. And then last night I had like a specific prayer. I forget what it was. Oh, what was it? Oh, I was asking about, I think I prayed for my chest pain or whatever. And I woke up and it wasn't as bad or whatever. Like, I keep doing specific prayers at night, and I feel like I'm more close with God now that I've like dealt with a lot of mental turmoil this past year after getting close with him. And also, I don't know, I guess I was put through my trials or whatever, and I came out the other end, because now I actually feel like I'm finding like peace and stuff. And there's still like crazy stuff happening in my family. Like, I'm not gonna like say anything specific, but one person in my family has a tumor that they got to get removed. I'm not saying anything else about it because I'm not outing them. One of my family members just went undergo a surgery that might be a lifelong thing and might have to like deal with it for the rest of their lives, like getting surgeries every year. My uncle that I talked about on stream here, he is not doing good again at all, and they don't know what's gonna happen with him. He like completely reverted back. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that has just been drawing me to God to like do stuff myself, like try to become a better person. Danny randomly like started listening to Christian music and stuff, and I feel like she's been pulled more towards it. So I would definitely get close with God. You just have to like read about what Jesus did for you on the cross and proclaim that you believe it or truly believe it with your heart, and I feel like it definitely gets better. What was that, Oates? Sorry, I'm way behind, guys. I went on a rant, so I'm like way back in chat. Oh, you wear a hat. I just didn't know if you like went and visited them, like if you were allowed to, or if they like came and saw you, or I didn't know how that worked. Yeah, see, if I like moved out with Danny and I moved like far away, I don't even know if my family would ever come and visit me, to be honest with you. Like, I'd be moving around an hour out, or depending, like 50 minutes, and I truly don't believe that anyone would come and visit me. Maybe my grandpa. I don't know. He doesn't, well, I don't know if he likes driving. Do you like ever talk about what you have, or are you like not like to speak on it? I'm sorry you deal with that, and it might sound crazy, especially if you're young, because I don't remember if you even said how old you are or not, but I will pray for you tonight. What's your real name? Is it actually Oates? That sounds like I'm like fucking actually like sped, but I don't know. The only reason I ask your first name or whatever is because like when you pray for people, it's usually respectable to like say their name in prayers. But see, when I was a kid, my grandpa literally, like, it's so weird, he didn't do this with anybody else, but he literally he like was so passionate about raising me to be religious, which is so weird because he didn't do that with his daughters, like my mom, my aunt. he didn't do that with my uncle, but he like did it with me for some specific reason. And it's like so weird that it came like full circle, because he did all that to get me to a point of like religious standing, and now it's coming full circle where I'm like the single person in the family that's actually making others, like, I literally think that the whole point of me being around and stuff is to spread like God in my family, because nobody in my family at one point was like religious, talked about God, anything. And now it's come full circle where like every single person around me, even when I don't talk about it, like has started to like come to God, especially with like all the things in my family. And I literally told my mom, it's like literally proof that that's how God works, is he puts you through hard problems in life, so when you find him, he can give you peace and also help others around you. And literally it's like all fallen into place where I found God, and now I unironically have gotten my family to find God. It's crazy, full circle. Oh, you're 15. Do you know what you have? Like, what is it called? Thank you for the follow, Kerbo. Didn't even see him in chat. That's what's up. I've never heard of that. Say it's like, does it actually, like, they know about it, or no one else has it? Yo, that sounds insane, bro. I'm sorry. What's up, Sir Slaughters? What's up, bro? Sorry, I'm on YouTube. I got restream. We're talking about something. Well, I'll pray for you, bro. I'll pray for you tonight. Do you have like a name or a nickname or something that you want me to just like call you. Because I feel like it's not like genuine to pray for somebody using like their thing. I mean, you don't have to say it if you don't want or whatever. But I don't think giving your first name away would like be sketchy or anything, but I keep forgetting that I have 2 chats because I like get so confused with the 2 chats. We're live on YouTube and Twitch. Now you're good, bro. Yeah, we got you with prayers, bro. I can actually start like a little I could start a little prayer thing on Discord too. Nah, but I mean, God can do crazy things. God can literally heal people of things that they deal with too. What is my favorite tier 5 tower? I mean, currently it would probably be the Sun God because I do the Vengeful Sun God. But I would say if I had to choose just one. I don't know. I really like the Pirate Lord because of his ability, but the Paragon version of it is actually cracked. It does so much damage. I don't need view botters, thank you. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Even though you don't want me to, I feel like it's kind of like weighing on my heart to do it. So even though I respect your decision to be like atheist and not. I'm gonna still like say a silent prayer for you, because I believe that truly, for every single person, there's a reason why we're born. There's a reason why we're doing what we do. And for me to randomly be in a place where I would have you on my stream, I think that I just like, I don't know, it would feel wrong not to. So I'll just say oats in my prayer. But if you guys want to join anyone on the stream, at home or whatever, you can too. I'm not gonna make it embarrassing or whatever and say it out loud, but I'm gonna bow my head and say a prayer for you, brother. Amen. All right. Sorry if that's a random stream, but it's just how I feel. Giving this opportunity where I've had probably the worst year of my life, and I've had like almost every single one of my family members. I mean, I could really break down. I don't really want to go into detail because I don't like putting my family's personal life out there, but just going down the list of things that have happened in the past year. My uncle almost died of a stroke. He's been in the hospital now for 6-7 months. He learned to use half of his body, but he's still struggling with that. And he recently had to get his appendix gallbladder removed because it was leaking, but he couldn't get it out because of the stroke, so they had to wait until they could get him out of the stroke state and all good for that surgery. That surgery went wrong. He's not doing good. Today, I think, was the day that my one family member went in for surgery for a tumor they found. Keep in mind, this person is like 20 years old. Horrible, but it's something that's not cancerous. They don't believe is cancerous, but it's going to be something that is going to basically destroy something that she's always wanted to have in life, which sucks. Another family member really close to me, do not want to go into detail because it's just not my place, but got surgery. They think that she's going to have to get surgery why do I keep saying their gender, but whatever. They're going to probably most likely have to have surgery like multiple times a year to fix what's going on, and even then it'll probably be lifelong surgery or lifelong complications with this certain thing, unless they make a crucial life choice. That's all I can really say about it. It's something that most people would have a hard time with. My cousin had a heat stroke and literally like has been not eating and like has crazy problems now from it. Like the heat stroke like messed his brain up. I actually feel really bad for him. Do I want to say who it is? I don't want to sound like I'm making up stories, so I'll say this person, my father has had skin cancer removed twice already, and it keeps coming back, so they don't know what is going on with that. Just had an aunt that just had a stroke on my dad's side, so still close to me, but not like direct, not the side that I see the most, because my dad's side is weird and they don't like talking to each other at all. That's all I can think of right now. I think that's it. I mean, my other uncle had issues, but he's okay now. They weren't like, well, we thought they were life-threatening. They thought he actually had something majorly wrong with him, but I think it was like gout. But yeah, that all happened this past year, on top of my my great uncle passing away. That all happened in this year, which is crazy because that had nothing that severe with anybody has happened in the past, like my whole life, and I'm 29 years old. So the fact that that all happened in the past year after I got close with God is just proof that it like directly affects people. It like you all go through your own trials in life to draw you close, and usually what doing with that, how that works, is like the trials that you go through in life will eventually get you to a point where you find peace, and then you find God. And it doesn't make sense to a lot of people, and it didn't even make sense to me. But I knew somebody in school that told me the same thing, but I thought they were kidding. I thought they were joking around. I'm like, yeah, that's not how that works. So for me, I never truly gave my life to God in that sense. I always kind of had doubts, even though I told myself. But like, just this past year was a lot of like, I've had panic attacks for weeks straight for the past like 8 months, where I would just wake up and I felt like I didn't know where I was, who I was. Like, I was having the world's scariest panic attacks. Like, imagine just waking up and thinking you have dementia, but it actually feels like you have dementia and you like can't understand anything. Like, it just feels like you're living in like some weird like dream state. It's almost like waking up while sleepwalking, but still like not feeling like, I don't know, it's the weirdest thing. And everyone that's already gone through it has told me, but I still didn't want to believe. Everyone's like, yeah, it's the trial. Like, you're going through your trials. Since you found God, you have to embrace your trials, and then at the end, you find God, and that's what draws you closer and draws everyone in your family closer and stuff. And I was like, nah, that's not how that works. Like, nobody could tell me that that's how that works, because you don't know until you actually experience something. But now that it happened, it's kind of like one of those things that I'm like, it's literally like me trying to tell my cousin to not drink, not to become an alcoholic, because it's not the road you want to go down. It's actually a really bad road. It's not all fun and games. Like, I've been down there. But you cannot tell somebody that unless they go through it. You cannot tell anybody anything until they understand. But it's a weird concept, but yeah, it's also my life, man. And I also did pray to God that if he'd help me through anxiety and stuff, I would start preaching on like all the good and just my experiences and stuff. And I mean, I can't I can't refute 30 days later. No issues whatsoever. So dang, that's crazy, dude. I honestly did not even like when COVID was going on and stuff, like I actually didn't know that people were dying from it because there was so much stuff in the news with people saying that like the records of people dying from stuff was all dictated as COVID to like scare people more about it or whatever. Cause like I know personally my my dad's sister literally is like chronically or I don't even know how you want to call it. She's like, she won't leave the house because of COVID. And even now that they said like it's not really like a big deal anymore, she's like, she'll wear a mask in the house and she like won't leave at all. That's horrible. But yeah, I actually like I don't know why, but I just didn't realize that people were dying from it. I know people in the hospital. I think my mom said that she knew like after the like prime wave of it happened or whatever. But yeah, I at least, hey man, like I get it being young too. You really can't tell a young person anything because when I was a kid, I like always thought that I mean up until 21, you could not tell me anything because I was convinced that like I knew life better than anyone else and I wouldn't take anyone's advice. I was like very stubborn with all that. But I truly believe that God can heal all. God can change lives completely, full 360 and stuff. So I hope that me praying and maybe inspiring other people to pray, because the more prayers, obviously, the better. But I truly hope that you can get something from that, if that makes sense. Like I don't know how to put it. I truly believe that the Lord works in mysterious ways. I mean, it's not like something that we even like get to choose in life. Everyone has ups and downs. To be honest, like it's hard to like truly explain stuff until you like start actually reading into like the Bible and stuff. But to put it in simple terms and stuff, like nobody deserves to experience pain and stuff. And there is a lot of, I mean, I'm sure you know a lot about like pain and issues and stuff like that, because that's a horrible childhood to live. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But the thing with like the gospel and stuff, when you actually read the Bible, is to most people, they don't think this far ahead, but Like, where do we go after we die? And that's the question that everybody wants to know, is where do we go after we die? And in the Bible, basically, if we go to heaven, we escape from all that. We escape from all that pain and stuff. But regardless, the life that we live here on earth is going to be bad, no matter what. No matter what, our lives are not. We live in a broken world. Heaven is the place that we escape from that. But yeah, I mean, you would literally have to like actually dive into reading the Bible and stuff to understand, because I can't say I read the Bible when I was younger. It took me a long time. I went to church actually, and the like whole thing that actually full 360'd me from religion was a girl. And it was somebody that I started finding God with by going to church. But then that whole experience led me to not want a relationship with God. So me talking like this sounds like I'm like, I don't know, like it sounds like I'm like saying something more than it is. Everybody struggles with something, and yeah, that sounds awful, man. I could not imagine going through that. And like I said, I truly wish blessings on your life, bro. And yeah, for a kid, like that probably doesn't make sense, like how I'm wording things. Like truly, it's all about like either like making the reach to like wanting to read the Bible or stuff or not. But there's no real way to like get somebody to be religious or not. They say to talk openly about your experiences and stuff, but at the end of the day, like the only thing you can really do, they say, is plant a seed, which is like you make the conversation and then you leave it as it is, and the person either finds like seeks out information once they learn about a certain way, or they don't. But yeah, like I said, bro, I'm not gonna push anything on you. It's truly like hard to even grasp something at a young age, and the only true way is from people's curiosities of actually like reading the Bible and stuff. And I'm not a pastor. I don't know the Bible in and out either. I am not the perfect person to, but I at least wanted to say a prayer for you, and at least do as much as I physically can, if that makes sense. But yeah. But anyways, well, how in the world did we end up here? We actually have a setup that has us at 110, round 110. And dude, I didn't even know that this was that powerful. We have DDTs being blown backwards. That is crazy, bro. Didn't think we'd get here. Here we are. Alright, I gotta do an ultra boost. I think I'm just gonna ultra boost him a couple times. I'm not gonna lie, this game is like super relaxing. Like, I haven't played it in a good bit, but I forgot how like relaxing and laid back it is. It just like makes me like decompress. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, school sucks too. School is not a fun experience like they make it out to be. I had a not great. Honestly, like, I feel like people nowadays, like my age group and stuff, people outside of school, I feel like don't like look at people like that. Like, once you get out of school, you don't look at people like, oh, they're popular, they're not. Like, they were popular in school or whatever, but I literally did every single thing in school to try to be popular, which actually in the long run screwed me over a lot because I lost out on a bunch of like great friends that I was friends with when I was younger. And if I could say something to like my younger self, it would definitely be to not put certain people on a pedestal just because they can like make you popular in a way. Because yeah, I didn't go back to my there's like a thing called what are they called, what is the thing called, school reunion or whatever. Didn't go to my, what is it, 10-year? Didn't go to my 10-year, and I won't be going to any of them. When I say that I actually like blocked out my like part of my childhood from like high school and stuff, I could not even tell you half the people I went to school with. I didn't enjoy that at all. School was not great, but I actually lucked out because I ended up doing cyber school and still getting a high school degree or high school diploma doing cyber because I was not a fan. I literally don't think there is any single person that I met in school that I've like wanted to communicate with outside of school when I left. that's one thing that like I truly am strong about, is I don't think that all kids should have to go to school if they're able to like handle cyber or something like that, or homeschooling or whatever. It does not teach social skills, because I have perfectly fine social skills. You learn your social skills outside of school. Now, am I quiet? Yeah, I get that from my whole side of the family. Like, my dad could sit in a room and just not talk at all. I don't know, maybe he's gotten better. I haven't really talked to him in a little while. But shout out my school. I almost said the actual name of my school. I gotta chill. But shout out to my school for actually implementing whatchamacallit, cyber. Nah, it's alright, Jake. It's all, there's only like so much you can do, and you don't ever like want to overstep with that kind of stuff either. Like, I truly believe you can do more damage than good by trying to like push beliefs on people. Like, you can only like pray for people and stuff. I forget the one TikToker that I really like watching, but like you can pray for people, and that's really all you can do. I suck at. Why did I think that was me? This guy is really cool. If you guys have TikTok, this guy's really cool, but yeah, like some people are really good at like talking about it and stuff, but you also gotta get to a point where you just like, there's no good that can be done by trying to like force beliefs on people. Oh, okay. I have. Have you ever watched him, Jake? Bryce Crawford. That's one person that I truly think if I was like trying to put somebody on to like a good content creator that actually has a genuine heart that actually explains things really well, him and Cliff are really, really good people. But yeah, when I was a kid, I had like a million questions and stuff. And I mean, the only way you can really learn is like to seek answers and stuff. But that's also how I learned the most. As a kid, I used to do crazy stuff as a kid. I literally remember, like, I was always obsessed with cars, but I didn't know anything about cars. So the reason why I'm like a car enthusiast now is because when I was in high school doing cyber school, in between classes that I was taking, I would literally just get on my school computer and like look up car videos and stuff and watch stuff about cars, and that's literally how I learned. I would randomly have passions and stuff, and I would learn so much because of that. Like 95% of the things that I've learned were watching like YouTube videos and stuff. It's like a lot of knowledge out there. A lot of knowledge to be found. Yeah, bro, I mean, it does feel like that when you're younger, too. Trust, I can't talk about it because it's TOS, but I've had a very questionable... I don't even... I can't talk about that, never mind. It's depression related, but that's all I can say. I can't talk about that on Twitch. I'll get banned. I can't talk about TOS. But yeah, when we're like at a certain age, everything kind of seems like down in the dumps. There's like all kinds of stuff with like, I don't know. And I don't know, like, at 15, like, for me, if I fully understood what depression was or whatever, but, I'd say when I was 16 or 17, that's truly when I understood, like, mental health stuff, because that's when I went through the most problematic mental health stuff, but... That's kind of the beauty of life, is we never expect things to get better, and then they do. Because for the longest time, a perfect example was I absolutely hated relationships because I had never had a good relationship. Watching my family split apart at 13, like watching my family get divorced, watching my mom and my dad get divorced, and watching all the drama that came with that and all that, I just didn't want a relationship. But then I was provided with first relationship in high school, and it was probably the worst case scenario ever. So it made me truly hate relationships even more. It was ironic because that's like, out of everything, you would think, oh, well, your first relationship would change your way. It would change your opinion on relationships because you watched your family have a terrible one. So why wouldn't your first one be great? Nah, it was worse. It was terrible. I'm not going to speak more on it because that's just how it is. Progressively got worse and worse and worse. I could not meet a good person to save my life. I literally was like to a point that I could not stand females Like I literally hated everything about females, which sounds crazy. Like sounds like went through a sexist period, but I could not stand the type of females that I was meeting and stuff, and I could not stand the fact that I could not find somebody that couldn't even do the bare minimum of like staying loyal or like just doing messed up stuff behind my back. Just a lot of crappy people, and I can blame it on like dating apps and stuff too, but the truth was I didn't think I was made to find anything. Like I literally, my first relationship was like when I was 16, and I dated for 8 or 9 years, and then I kind of gave up. Now I have a fiance, which I'm engaged, and yeah, I didn't think that I'd ever be to that point in my life, to be honest with you. Like, and even then, I'm not even like halfway I'm not even to 50 yet. And then when I get to 50, that'll be halfway, like the what do they call it? Your midlife crisis. You get to your midlife crisis. There's always times where it's impossible to look at the future because it's impossible to visualize the future. But the greatest part of that is it comes as a surprise, and it comes when you least expect it. So even though, like, at one point in my life, I was the most hateful towards women because of how I was treated by them, it still took that long, but it did a full 360. And the craziest part is I love talking about this to, like, I especially talk to like my cousin that's younger about this. It's like 19, because he's going through the exact same thing, but he does not want to be in a relationship. He like just he doesn't. I mean, bro, if you feel like you're struggling mentally too, there's always ways to I think how old in the USA to take it. Yeah, see, you legally in the US you can be 12 and take antidepressants. I mean, it's not always the best advice because like it's not the easiest thing to go through, but if you talk to somebody or like talk to a counselor or even find like it's like therapy thing. I mean, every single one of my family members has gone through that, where they've had to talk to a therapist or they've had to talk to like a counselor at school or anything. Like, hey, if life gets you to that point and you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to, because I can try my best, but I'm not like certified anything, there are ways that you can like talk to somebody about it. Like, there's people that you can talk to. I kind of lucked out because I was always close to my pap, but he also doesn't. He doesn't believe in mental health. Like, he just told me today when I said my chest pain I think was anxiety. He was like, you don't have anxiety, just stop worrying. And I was like, that's not what anxiety is. Anxiety is not what you control. But yeah, I mean, anybody that the number one thing I've learned in life is having somebody to talk to, anybody, like literally anybody to talk to, is life changing. Because when I was at my lowest points of my life, when I was dealing with like bad thinking and stuff like that, the one thing that I always remembered in my brain that I knew for a fact could help me was having somebody that I could talk to. Did I have anybody to talk to? No. But when I was at like my worst points and stuff, I would literally go to bed crying and praying. And if I could go back now, I truly believe that if I like had somebody to talk to, it would have been way easier of a time. Like way easier of a time. So it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that you pay either to talk to. Like any single person, having like one friend or any person, family member. I mean, I used to trust talking to my grandpa about certain things more than I used to trust talking to anyone else. I would never even I wouldn't even be talking to my dad about problems. Like that man does not know how to talk about stuff, which I can't blame him. My pap, or my dad's dad, apparently, from what I was told, I don't really have much memory of him, but he apparently wasn't like a really great father figure to my dad. He was more of like a boss, not a dad. But I didn't really talk to my dad about everything. I just have so many negative experiences with talking to my dad or doing anything with that I just would have rather stayed to myself. But I truly believe that there's always people to talk to. And I think how it works is I feel like anybody can respond to this, but I feel like in life you always have that one person in your family. Like, it doesn't have to be a specific person, but there's always that one person you can talk to about stuff. And then, I mean, for me, it was one person, and then everyone else I could not, like, physically, I just could not talk to at all about anything. But at least I had that one person. I actually feel motivated today, surprisingly, guys. I don't know how I'm actually still on stream. It's another 2-hour stream on top of... How long was the other one? Like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So we got 4-hour stream today. What time is it for you guys? It's literally 1 in the morning, or 2 in the morning, I mean, not 1. Well, I'm cooked. GG's. 140 though, that's not bad for druids only. I probably had enough money to fill it completely up, but it's alright. It's an accidental leak. Sometimes I literally just don't pay attention because I'm like so into it. I didn't even know that. That is a good tip. Oh yeah, everyone's asking about my high round. just took me so long to get through that, but my highest round, where is it? Park Path? Yeah, Park Path 302. But my game crashes. What the hell is happening to these guys? They're about to explode. It's literally Paragons only, and then the support towers. And we lag like crazy, bro. I can't even play it. Don't want my game to crash. All right, guys. Well, it was honestly really awesome to talk to you guys, and I think we had a couple new people on stream. I think Oaks, you're actually new too, right? So we had a whole bunch of new people on Twitch, and I think there was a couple new on YouTube. I want to thank you guys all so much for coming out and hanging out, and definitely join up on the Discord because we have a whole community there. And I think people occasionally talk about stuff on there. Why do I have so much dog hair on this freaking mic? But yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot for longer longer streams now. Today was a solid 2 hour and then 2.5 hour stream, so really happy with that. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for watching me. We just peaked at like 12 viewers today on the second stream, and last stream we peaked at 9 viewers, which is absolutely crazy. Like, this is literally the only game that I play that like peaks at crazy viewers for my channel. Like, that's huge for my channel, so I really appreciate you guys. Like, I can't thank you enough. Forever blessed. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a great Tuesday night. It's 2 a.m. where I'm at. I don't know what time it is for anyone else, but I will try to be coming back on stream as much as I can. Today was like a test to like put my feet back in the water after being off for like, bro. We had a break of, where's the little scroll wheel on the bottom? Sorry, I'm not getting the full page. What is happening? Hold up. Oh, here. I'm stupid. So, literally, I streamed on the 25th, and then I took another 3-day break. But we did the 24-hour on the 11th to the 12th. And then I streamed the 13th. We missed 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. I missed 5 days in between that. And then I missed 7 days. And then I missed 2 days. But I was consistent for like, in 3 months, I only had 2 days off. In 3 months, I had like 3 days off, tops. So I'm going to try to work my way back into this. I'm trying to be healthy in the background. I'm trying to like walk more, care about my health as much as possible, like try to take care of myself, eat better, all that. And hopefully that will transpire into like mentally being better, so I'll like have more energy to do this kind of stuff. Honestly, shout out to this Coke Zero. I thought it was going to make me anxious, but it kind of just gave me a little bit of perk and energy. I watched the new Adam Sandler movie with my sister, and then hop back on stream. So You guys are awesome. I appreciate y'all a lot. I love you, and I hope to see y'all all back again. Tomorrow will be another stream. All right. Love you guys. Make sure to be happy, stress less. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great Tuesday night, Tuesday morning. God bless.